spite of what happened today, to me, you'll always be one of the greats. Stole a pyramid. They're saying he makes all other villains look lame.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Spotlight. A lot of people don't associate with the well-known cast behind an animation movie. At least, that is how it has been since a long time. But, however, times have changed now. Many famous and talented actors are giving voice to popular characters in famous animated movies now, and this does not only help in bringing life to these characters, but also ensures that the movie does well in the box office, as people are by default drawn to see the work of these incredible actors. In today's video, we have a list of top 10 celebrity voiceovers who have starred in many animated movies. You might have seen the movie, but it's quite possible that you didn't know who the actors were behind half of the roles in them. Keep on watching to the very end of this list and see for yourself which actor among the list comes off as most surprising to you. Number 10, Jack Black in Kung Fu Panda. All the movies in the Kung Fu Panda series are equally successful and well watched. They made millions in the box office, and although the ensemble cast had the voices given to them by many famous artists, the most surprising and prominent among all those was probably Jack Black as Po, the protagonist of the movies. The fun-loving panda who loves to eat and strives to ace at Kung Fu is portrayed as extremely adorable and cute, and certainly the actor's voice had a lot to contribute to it. After the initial successes of the first movie, Black returned to the sequels as well. Really, it does seem as if no other actor would fit in so perfectly to the role of the panda that has been the absolute favourite cartoon character of so many children ever since it came out, and we can say that the actor who is famous for his comic roles has a lot to contribute to it. With 3 films out on the way, there are talks going on about the production of a 4th movie, and even more after that. Number 9, Elizabeth Daily in RUGRATS. For many years, this show has been a prime source of entertainment. RUGRATS might not be on air now, but it made a lot of childhoods while it was on in production, that is between the years of 1994 to 2001, showing a bunch of babies who always could be found to be up to some mischief. It's said to be the precursor show to SpongeBob that came out in 1999. Elizabeth Daily, well-known American singer, was behind the role of Tommy Pickles in the show, and she did do a pretty nice job as everyone loved her voiceover. She even has an account in TikTok where she talks as Tommy Pickle and creates content. Pretty hilarious, and everyone enjoys it. Number 8, Elijah Wood in Happy Feet. As many of you might know, Elijah Wood is most famous for his main role in the Lord of the Rings film series. However, he has also ventured into working in the animated films and successfully gave voice to the protagonist in the movies Happy Feet featuring penguins. He plays Mumble, a penguin who is different from others in that he cannot at all seem to be able to sing, but does the tap dance quite well. The first movie did brilliantly in the box office and would return to the sequel, Happy Feet 2, in the same role, which unfortunately didn't hit records, but is still a treat to watch. The next movie in the series, Happy Feet 3, is in production right now and is expected to be released soon. Number 7, Russell Brand in Despicable Me. This movie is just a favourite of so many. Another animation marvel, Despicable Me is also a very well known and loved movie franchise. Both the movie and the merchandise have made millions of dollars throughout the globe. The absolutely lovable supervillain Gru, who ultimately resorts to his goodwill and saves the world, the super funny minions with their amusing ways have fans throughout the world, but one of the strongest characters in the movie is Dr. Nefario, brilliant scientist and inventor who is often the mastermind behind Gru's supposedly super evil plans. And this character is brought to life by actor Russell Brand, who is a well-known actor, host, and comedian. He successfully played his role in the first movie that was a blockbuster, and also returned for the second and third films in the movie series. Number 6, Mila Kunis in Family Guy. It's a surprise to almost everyone who comes to know that Mila Kunis has been the voiceover for Meg in Family Guy. Well, good for her, as she's making quite a good amount of money per episode of the show. This hilarious American sitcom first aired in 1999, and it can be said without a doubt that Mila Kunis is the most famous and recognized of the entire cast of voiceovers of the show. She's been involved ever since the original voice actor left in the very first season. Family Guy is on its 18th season now, and it's actually pretty impressive how Mila has performed her role quite well for 17 seasons consecutively, while also simultaneously performing her diverse set of roles in other films. Number 5, Mike Myers in SHREK. The younger audience might not know Mike Myers by name, but will certainly recognise him as the man who immortalised the character of Austin Powers. Myers is also famous for his role in Wayne's World and was known for hosting Saturday Night Live in the 80s. All these roles being the most notable ones, Myers also has a certainly extensive acting career and surely is a big name to get involved as a voiceover in cartoon movie franchises. Another of his most notable work in voicing SHREK in the SHREK movie franchise, comprising of 5 movies being released over a span of 10 years. Everyone seems to love the Green Ogre, and Maya's voice has brought him to life. We might be expecting a 6th SHREK movie, though still untitled, to be released sometime in 2022. Number 4, Eddie Murphy in SHREK. There's no SHREK without Donkey, and there's certainly no Donkey without Eddie Murphy being the voiceover for the character in the SHREK movie franchise. The actor, famous for his role in Dr. Dolittle and Beverly Hills Cop, did an excellent job in giving voice to the most important character in movies after the protagonist, that is, the donkey. Some viewers even claim that Donkey is a more preferred character for them among the duo. Whatever the popular opinions might be, there is no doubt to the fact that Murphy showcased some genuine talent in his voiceover and really brought the character to life. As there are rumours for more SHREK movies to be released in the upcoming years, we might get to see him marvel at some more of his work if he is to return for the movies. Number 3, Morgan Freeman in the Lego Movie. This may come off as a surprise, but it's true. The legendary actor has actually been involved with an animated movie. Although the role was pretty small for him, but even in the stipulated time that his character had been assigned to, he has certainly made his mark and successfully given voice and the gravity needed to impart into the character of Vitruvius, a blind old wizard who is one of the master builders of the Lego universe. The movie came out in 2014 and was launched by Warner Animation Group. With his signature voice, he had certainly made his mark. Although he wasn't much involved in the movie and had just one cameo where his character read out a phone book, his name was still included as one of the big shots voicing over the characters in the movie. In terms of both money making and viewership, the movie crossed milestones, and as far as the records are concerned, the movie was successful. Number 2, Anthony Padilla and Ian Heckox in Angry Birds. YouTubers have also ventured into the mainstream Hollywood movies. YouTubers Anthony Padilla and Ian Heckox have both voiced characters in the movie Angry Birds that came out in 2016. They are the creators of a popular and successful YouTube channel called Smosh, and when they went ahead and created a movie on their own, it certainly was a huge step for them. While the film itself wasn't much of a box office success, this certainly was a big mileage for the entire YouTube community, and in the future, we might be seeing some more creators from the platform making it big on the movies. And at number 1, Charli D'Amelio in STARDOG and TURBOCAT. The name is pretty familiar, right? Well, yes, Charli D'Amelio surely knows what it is to be successful. It hasn't been long that she has practically skyrocketed to fame very fast in the video sharing app TikTok, and now she's even made it into a movie. In an animated film called STARDOG and TURBOCAT, D'Amelio has had a small cameo role to give voice to. But however small it might be, it can be certainly said this will be used for publicity purpose on Charli's millions of fans on TikTok would surely love to see their favourite artist in a movie, implying the movie would reach to a large audience. We're certainly waiting to see more from her.
We've got all the...
Quiet! I'm trying to think.
Will you all just shut up and listen to me?
We hope you liked the video. While you're still here, click on one of the 2 videos on your screen. See you there.